Alrighty guys, welcome back to Fog Football. It's been a while, but we're returning with the Spfl Player of the Century. And at least I've actually managed to continue this tournament in the same century. Yes, I've still got, 77 years to complete it. Don't worry guys, it won't take that long. We're going to get daily uploads from this point onwards. But Stefan Klos will not be featuring in those uploads because he's out. He's been eliminated with 45% of the vote. Moussa Dembele winning with 55% of the vote. And it will be Dembele then that moves into the third round. And Stefan Klos moves nowhere. He does not move. He stays exactly where he is. Which sets up a Callum McGregor, Moussa Dembele third round tie. But I've noticed a lot of Celtic players are advancing to the next round, and I've heard people say that most Celtic fans are on this channel, so they're voting for the Celtic players, and I get that. That could be a possibility, but I think another possibility might just be that in this century Celtic have had better teams than Rangers. That could be the case. The fact that Celtic have won a lot more titles than Rangers would maybe suggest that. I think Celtic have dominated titles in this century. They've dominated titles at least for the last, 11 years, 22 titles in 11 years. That's an incredible stat. So when you think about it that way, it does kind of make a bit more sense that Celtic would get more players into the latter stages than Rangers. But yeah, Klos versus Moussa Dembele. I feel like it was a close one. Klos, as good as the goalkeeper that he was, I don't think he's regarded as top tier. You know, Stefan Klos I thought was a very good goalkeeper, but he kind of came in between that era between Gorham and McGregor. And I think Gorham and McGregor are both viewed as all-time greats for Rangers, whereas Stefan Klos isn't really in that same bracket. Even though he's a really good keeper, he's not viewed as one of the best Rangers keeper of all time. Moussa Dembele, definitely one of the better strikers I think Celtic have had in this century. Doesn't compare to Larsson, obviously. I would say I prefer Kyogo over Dembele as well. But apart from that, Dembele might be third. He could be the third best striker that Celtic have had in this century. So kind of makes sense for him to go through, guys. Anyway, that is it. We'll catch you in the next one. The next poll will be up in the community section. Make sure you check it out, and I will see you next time. Peace.